Hey guys, good morning. This weekend is a travel weekend. I am traveling to Illinois to spend the weekend with my mom and my sister. My mom is actually going to be looking at my wedding dress because the straps are the only thing that I seem to have an issue with. So she wants me to bring everything so she can see it, check it out, and then my sister is actually going to mess with my hair, and I'm pretty sure I told you guys that I decided for my wedding I was just going to do my own makeup and hair because I'm really not a really this one in here, if you can see his little face getting after this, but I'm not a really big person for full-on makeup as it is. So I decided back when I was looking into trying to hire somebody to do my hair, then I'm thinking to myself, I don't normally do it myself, so why would I waste the money to have somebody do it when I don't do it myself? And that's just how I felt, because if I was somebody who did my makeup all the time, I would trust somebody else to do it, but because I don't, and I normally just do eyeliner and mascara, I just feel for me it's a waste of money to spend money for somebody to do that. So I decided that during Christmas I talked to my mom and my sister about it, and I said, I just decided that I'm just going to do it myself. And my sister said that if I wanted her to, she could actually do my hair, so then I could knock that off too and not have to spend money on that, because when I was looking it up, it was so expensive for somebody to just do your hair and your makeup. I think the minimum was $200. I'm $200 to do my hair and plus makeup was $400. I was this is ridiculous. So I am getting ready this morning, going to finish doing my hair. I'm pretty much just going to straighten it so that it's ready for my sister to mess with, and it's easier to mess with it when it was clean. So I showered today, and then I'm going to pack up just clothes for tomorrow. I'm just going to really just pack comfy clothes because I'm going to be traveling home. I'm actually traveling by myself because Ken isn't coming, mainly because we're doing wedding stuff. So he's going to be staying home, so I'm traveling by myself, which, is okay. I don't normally like traveling by myself, but it's alright. Look at this one up here. What are you doing, Poke? So I have to just pack clothes a little bit, and then obviously bring you guys along, because I'm going to shoot little videos here and there to show you what we do with my hair and all that stuff, and just my weekend traveling. So I'm going to finish getting ready. Ken's making breakfast for us because I am going to leave around 9, and it's 7:30 right now. So I'm going to sit down, eat breakfast with him, pack everything, get everything ready, and then I'm going to hit the road. So busy morning for me a little bit. This morning I just kind of sat down and drank coffee, but right now I'm going to get myself ready and then eat breakfast with him and start packing and everything, because I have to get my wedding dress and all that stuff in the car. But really, like I said, I'm just packing just clothes for tomorrow. So I'm going to do that while this one up here lays down, and I'm going to start getting myself ready. So hair is now done, and this one's out here watching me. He sits there because when I blow dry my hair, he's terrified of the blow dryer, but he's interested enough to sit in the hallway and just watch me get ready. So now I just pretty much have to figure out what shirt I'm going to wear. Like I said, I'm just going more of just comfy clothes, just because I'm traveling and I don't want to wear anything it's fancy or anything, because I'm gonna be with my family. So I am going to decide what shirt to wear. I'm gonna go downstairs and eat breakfast with Ken, and then I will start packing for the weekend. Like I said, I only need clothes for tomorrow, which are just gonna be comfy clothes to jump in the car and drive home. So nothing too much this time, but still wanna pack just to make sure I got everything I need. officially am all packed. Again, I love him just following me around and being near me. So everything is packed in there. Like I said, I took my chargers from over here. Got to bring my Kindle for tonight. But I really just packed like the essentials. So really, I just packed my makeup bag. Right here is PJs and just clothes for tomorrow. And then I packed my underwear and all of that stuff. So now this is all packed. I'm going to take it downstairs. And it is about probably like 8:10 right now, so I have some time to relax before packing up the car. But the next thing I'll do is just pack everything in the car, get everything that goes with my wedding dress, and then I will hit the road at 9 o'clock. And then I will probably talk to you guys again when I get to my sister's. So I don't know if I'm going to record anything else. I might record just getting stuff in the car, and then we'll be heading to my sister's. So I actually decided to pack my camera away just so I didn't forget it. But now everything is by the front door. The blankets and pillows, my clothes, my backpack. So the only other thing that I have to do is go upstairs and get my dress and all of that stuff that goes with it. So I grabbed a bag and I'm going to put everything in this, just like all the small stuff, and then grab my dress, and then I'll probably start packing up the car and might just head out early just because we ate breakfast, I got ready, and all I gotta do is pack up the car. So I'm going to get all of the stuff. Now if I can think of where everything is, because this is the dress and the veil. But where did I put? I have a box that has the thing that goes on my dress and then my shoes, which I think might be in the closet. So I'm gonna find that real quick, and then we're gonna start loading up the car and go. Got everything in the car now. I got everything packed up, laid a blanket down so I can do my dress and my veil, and we are going to hit the road. So let's do this. So we are about an hour away, but I need gas. So we are going to stop at the Oasis and get some gas, and then we will hit the road once again. I just realized that I actually left my wallet in my backpack, which is in the back of the car, but now I have to go to the back of the car and get it. And I just want to say, why on earth is gas $3.65? Like, that is super freaking expensive, and I'm in the wrong spot of my car. But it is super expensive, and I'm like, holy crap, like $3.65 for gas? Like, are you kidding me right now? But hey, it is what it is, you know. So I'm gonna pump some gas and then get myself back on the road. Well, of course, because I didn't have, like, you always have to have like a certain amount of money on your card to use it at the pump. And because I didn't have that, I had to go inside and ask them to put it on the pump, and it's just really an inconvenience for me, since, like, obviously I have the card and can do it. But yeah, so getting gas right now, then like I said, I'm back on the road, and in another hour I will be at my sister's. So it's like a 2.5 hour drive to my sister's. Usually to my parents it's like 3 hours, but it is what it is when you live in a different state. So this is what I have to deal with. probably play with my nephews, play some board games and stuff with my brother and his wife, and that's where I will be for the rest of the night. So I might try to do a little bit of like b-roll of just like everything that's going on for the night, but if not, I will talk to you guys later on before I head to bed. But yeah, I'm glad that we found something that is going to work, and I found something that I liked, and there's actually 2 different hairdos that we actually liked. So when it gets closer to the wedding, we're going to do those 2 hairdos again, and then my sister's going to like try to like perfect them as much as possible just to see what we like, and then we will pick which one we like out of both of them. But I think we definitely found something. Like, my hair looks really cute because she curled it, and I can never get my hair to look like this. But also she did like natural looking like makeup on me, which it looks great because even right now in the sun it just looks natural and my skin looks smooth. So I'm happy about it, and that's what I wanted. So I'm excited and can't wait. But I'm going to finish driving, and I will talk to you guys when I get to my parents. So after we got back to my parents, we sat around and I played with my nephew in his bedroom that I am now sleeping in. And then we ate dinner, which was good, and then me and my mom played 3 rounds of Skippo before we decided to call it a night. I am now sitting watching some TV and getting my laptop out because I want to actually start putting all the videos that I took today all together and just put on the laptop so I don't have to worry about it, because most of the time what takes a big chunk of time is getting it transferred over to my editing device that I use, my movie video editing platform that I use, and then getting it to upload onto that is usually what takes the longest amount of time. So I am going to work on getting that done. I had my phone charging before I just ripped it out of the wall. But I had an amazing fun day with my family, and being able to find a hairstyle for the wedding that my sister can do for me is going to be great, and also just having her be able to do my makeup that day too. I think I said it when I was driving the car, and I think I've said it before, that like choosing to decide to have somebody do my hair and makeup instead of paying for it was just something that just felt right to me, because like I don't normally do a lot with my hair anyways. Like usually it's put up and stuff, like I put it up just because I'm going to bed, but like usually like I wear it up, or like when I do it I just braid and everything, and I usually don't do something like big and like, I don't know, like normal people just always like do their hair and all that stuff. And even with like makeup, I've said before, like the only thing I ever really do is mascara and eyeliner. So recently I just started doing eyeshadow, but like I just kept thinking to myself, like, why would I spend $400 for someone to do my hair and my makeup when like I don't do that myself? Like I do my own hair, but I don't necessarily do a lot of makeup. So I was talking to a coworker, and she said, you know, for your wedding day you do want to do just something on your face to kind of smooth it out so it's not like red and the redness and stuff doesn't come through on pictures. So I was talking to my sister about it, and she actually did that makeup today on me, and it just looks so natural, and that's what I really wanted, was just a natural look. So to be able to have her, for one, do my hair, but then 2, do my makeup that day too, so then I have just like a natural look and something that I'm going to like, just feels amazing. It just takes some weight off my shoulders to know like those 2 things are done now, and I have somebody that can do them, and I can save money in the process. So a lot of the stuff that like we're doing for our wedding, we're doing ourselves just to save money. And for some people, they have the money to do that, but for us, it was just like, what can we do ourselves to just save a little bit of money here and there? And like I said, like acknowledging to myself that I would spend $400 on somebody to do my hair and makeup, I just couldn't do. So I told myself, forget it, I will figure it out. I will see if someone in my family can do it, and lo and behold, my sister comes along and can do both. So that feels really good. My mom looked at my dress and she said, with what kind of needs to be done, I should probably just have a tailor do it. And I actually have a date booked with a tailor to look at my dress, so I'm just going to keep that appointment and go and see if she just can't fix what I need fixed. It's not a lot, it's just a little bit here and there, so hopefully that can be done and all that, and everything's just kind of falling into place. I don't think I told you guys the dress saga. So I had told you guys in the bridesmaid dress vlog that my soon-to-be sister-in-law went on their website and she saw it, so they contacted the dress shop, and the dress shop actually refunded both Ken's sister and my sister their full amount, and they were both able to order them online, and they're coming this April, which will be sooner than the dress shop was going to do it, and that will give them enough time to tailor. So basically they just called and said like, hey, I think, no, first she sent an email and just like explained everything, like finding the dress on the website and seeing it for so much less, and like trying to acknowledge like why they were charged so much. And she never heard anything back, and then finally called them and they said, oh yeah, we saw it and here's what we can do for you. And they like first were like, we can do like give you the money back for shipping and give the money back for something else, or we can just refund you the whole thing. So I talked to my sister and I talked to Ken's sister, and they both agreed that it would just be cheaper on their end to get refunded and then spend the money online, because it was going to be like way cheaper than going through the actual store. So both of them have ordered their dresses and they will be here in April, which I am like super excited about. And then something else too that I wanted to update you guys on is, because I don't think I told you, but I was having trouble getting in contact with the hotel that I wanted and selected for our wedding. There's actually a hotel that's like right across the street from our venue that I really wanted to like stay at. So I have an app on my phone, and it said in September you need to book or block out these rooms. So I had originally called the hotel and never heard anything back, and then I kept calling every single month trying to get somebody to contact me. Well, they kept saying they were like writing my information down and they would tell the sales lady and all this stuff. Well, nothing came of it. So then finally Ken, who is my fiance, called and gave him his information, and we still heard nothing. So I reached out to another hotel that is right next to that hotel and like was looking for information and all that, and then emailed that hotel, but then didn't hear anything back from that hotel. So here I am frustrated because I can't get neither of these hotels to get back to me, and the one that I really wanted wouldn't get back to me. So Ken's sister, being my maid of honor, said like, look, if they don't get back to you by Friday, give me the information and I will call. So she actually called, demanded that she was going to talk to the salesperson, like she wasn't hanging up the phone until she did. And she finally got connected to the sales lady, who said she sent me an email in September. Now I never got anything in September, so I'm like, no, she didn't. Like, I don't know what she's talking about. So apparently she sent it to the wrong email, and because I never emailed her back, she thought that we just didn't need the hotels anymore and that I just didn't get back to her because we didn't need them. So she apologized and said like, she sent that in September, and then nobody else got back to her, and she didn't know this was all going on. And my Ken's sister said, you know, like, you're no longer, like, you're not going to talk to my the groom or the bride. I'm going to take care of this, because the bride is so frustrated and the groom was frustrated because they couldn't get a hold of anybody, and they kept trying and trying, and she's like, she's been trying since last September and nobody said anything. So the lady was like, okay, like, let me send out a welcome email. And she actually sent one that, like, apologized pretty much for the, like, inconvenience. So I was like, okay, that's great that you acknowledged it. It was like, thank you for reaching out, and I'm apologize for the mix-ups. So she said that by this coming up Monday and Tuesday, I will get an email, and so will Ken's sister, because she's attached to it, since she is, like, helping me with all this. And she's going to send us a contract on Monday and Tuesday. The only thing that she had to talk to her team about, or management about, is if they could still give me the rates she gave me back in September. So once she could figure that out, she's going to send me the information, and then pretty much me and Ken just have to look over it, read it. His sister's going to read it, and then we just got to sign it. And then if I have any questions, I'm just going to let Ken's sister know so she can call and ask. But they said since we are 7 months out for the wedding, the smart thing would be to do is, once we sign the contract and they are okay and everything with it, like, the people we know who are coming to the wedding need to book their rooms so we can get them and all of that. So I'm a little relieved that that is also something that is out of the way, because I was so stressed about that, because I really wanted this hotel because of how close it is, and I just couldn't get a hold of everybody. And I just should have let Ken's sister do it from the beginning, but I was like, no, I'll take care of it. And just to be able to get a hold of somebody and be like, hey, yeah, there was a mix-up and all this other stuff that was going on, and, like, they're connected to corporate, but they don't go through corporate because they're privately owned, but, like, there's multiple phone numbers that, like, go to their actual hotel, and then you could get connected to corporate, and if you get connected to corporate, then they send, like, a proposal to the hotel, and then the hotel, like, doesn't do it through them, so they have to deny it, and just, like, all this stuff that was just like, this is way too much, and, like, there should be an easier way to contact you. So with all of that said and done, we have the dresses now, I have my hair and makeup that I'm going to be doing, and we have the hotel. So 3 things knocked out within, like, the same 2 weeks was amazing. So everything so far is going really good. Like I said, being able to knock out the hair and makeup with my sister today, it just is amazing, because it just takes another thing off my chest that I have to, like, not worry about. So I am actually going to start editing and getting these videos all together, and then I am going to read a chapter of my book that I'm reading. I'm still reading the same book series. The book I'm actually reading right now, because I think it started with Crave, and it's just like the series goes on and on and on. So the book I'm reading right now is Court, which is the 4th book of the series. Crave is the 1st book, so I'm actually on the 4th book, and I actually have read for a month straight, which I've never read this much in my life, but I am absolutely obsessed with these books. So I'm going to start putting everything together. While that's uploading, I'm going to read, get my phone charged, and then I'm just going to lay down and get to sleep. So I am so excited and can't wait for the next 7 months to go by, and then we get the rest of our wedding stuff, and then I get to marry my best friend. And it has been an exciting ride so far, even though I've been stressed out beyond belief with all the stuff that I've been doing, but it's been fun, And one day I'm gonna look back and just like enjoy this process and just enjoy everything, and it's going to be so great. So I'm going to start putting all the videos together, letting it upload. I probably won't start editing tonight, but I'll just get everything uploaded so then when I start to edit, everything's already uploaded, and read a chapter in my book, and I am going to head to bed soon. So good night, and I will talk to you guys again real soon.